What must you do upon seeing this traffic sign? A. I have to drive up to the pedestrian crossing at a moderate speed. B. I have to be particularly attentive. C. I have to be ready to brake. All the answers are correct. This is a pedestrian traffic sign. It tells us that pedestrian could cross from either side of the road. Therefore, if we see pedestrian crossing or that are ready to cross the road, we must give them the opportunity to do so. You are not allowed to speed up before this sign. You could only speed up after you have passed this sign. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? A. Reduce speed. B. Be ready to brake. C. Observe the traffic coming from the right only. A and B are correct. We see this sign when we approach a traffic junction where the rule right before left applies. So, as we approach this traffic sign, we must look to our right. If there is a traffic like a car, cyclist or motorcyclist approaching from the right, we must give them the right of the way. This sign just tells us the rule right before left applies at this intersection. What does this traffic sign require of you? A. Readiness to brake. B. Reduction in speed. C. Greatest alertness. All the answers are correct. This traffic sign warns us of children running around on the road. It is most common in the school area. Therefore, as we approach this road, we must pay attention, reduce our speed, and be ready to brake. What must you reckon with when you see this traffic sign? A. Construction materials on the roadway. B. Traffic from the road construction vehicles. C. Men at work on the roadway. All the answers are correct. As we could see from the traffic sign, we are approaching a construction area. Therefore, we must pay attention for men at work or equipment lying around on the road. What must you reckon with when you see this traffic sign? A. Traffic congestion. B. The vehicles driving in front may suddenly brake. C. The roadway widens into 3 lanes. A and B are correct. This traffic sign warns us of traffic congestion. It is possible that the vehicle ahead of us may suddenly brake. Therefore, pay serious attention to the traffic and be ready to brake. What danger is indicated to you by this traffic sign? A. The risk that my vehicle may be shifted sideways. B. Air traffic. C. Side wind. A and C are correct. This warning sign is most common on bridges. where you have strong side winds. You may need to countersteer your car to avoid the side wind pushing your car sideways. So, whenever you see this warning sign, be ready to countersteer your vehicle. What does this traffic sign combination indicate? A. Horse and carriages are not allowed to pass through. B. Danger in connection with horse and carriages. C. That horse and carriages have priority over motor vehicles. B is correct. This is a warning sign with additional sign. It tells us that horses and carriages may be seen on this road. Therefore, pay attention and react accordingly when you see horse with carriages. You pass this traffic sign while driving outside a built-up area. How far off is the hazard to be expected? A. Between 150 meter and 250 meter. B. Between 50 meter and 150 meter. C. Between 250 meter and 350 meter. The correct answer is A. Whenever you see this warning sign, it means the hazard is to be expected between 150 meter and 250 meter ahead. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? A. Accelerate strongly immediately after the right bend. B. Reduce your speed. C. Drive as far as possible over on the right hand side. B and C are correct. This is a double curve. Therefore, as you approach this curve over this place, reduce your speed and drive as far as possible to the right hand side. Do not accelerate until the road straightens again, and then you could now accelerate. What do you have to expect after these traffic signs? A. An uphill slope 800 meters in length. B. The beginning of a downhill slope 800 meters ahead. C. A downhill slope 800 meters in length. C is correct answer. A downhill slope 800 meters in length. This shows us a gradient or a downhill slope. This sign, these two arrows, take a look, tells us we are already on this downhill slope. If we don't have these two arrows here and here, it means the beginning of a downhill slope 800 meters ahead. But with these two arrows, it tells us we are already on this downhill slope. So you could see a sign with these two arrows or without them. If you see this sign without these two arrows, it means the answer is B. But in this case, the answer is C. This is the end of this video. Please like, comment and share. Also, click the notification button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thank you and keep on coming back for more.